Why isn't the wood in the Suburban?
So the back hatch won't open to the Suburban.
He's doing a lot better. It's red right here because of the tape, but he has to wear this every night yet over his eyes. So, but it's looking really good. Say, I always look good.
I always look good.
It's hard to look this good.
Mommy, what help?
Good job, ladies. Good job. Why isn't the wood in the Suburban?
So the back hatch won't open to the Suburban. So we bought this wood for our business because we can't get decent wood anymore, it seems like. So we're trying some here, but we can't actually get in the vehicle.
The back hatch won't open.
I'm pushing it. And these darn mechanical
and we can't
things,
open
there's
the
no
window
handle.
because the sheets are too big to go through the window.
Yeah, we can put it through the window, it just doesn't fit. We can put it through the windshield.
Struggles. It's for real. So we're sitting here Googling what we can do. And I called my sister to come and help us.
Yeah, the options they're saying online are basically to take the entire back panel off of the, what do you call it, the lift part, to be able to unlock it. So something I never even really thought about. There's no manual way to get into our back hatch, or out for that matter.
So, I think it's time for a new Suburban.
This is gonna be our vlog about ripping on Chevys.
No. So frustrating.
Sister to the rescue. We left the parking lot about 45 minutes later, maybe an hour later. I don't know. How long are we sitting in the parking lot?
Too long.
We were all proud of ourselves. We got to the store like just after 8, and we're like, this is gonna be just such a quick morning. We're gonna go home. We're gonna get so much work done today, right?
Yeah.
Oh, it is what it is. But thank you, Samantha, for she's following us all the way home. We couldn't go to a store by our house either. Like, this was one of those treks where it was like, let's just drive there and we'll try this out. It'll be worth the drive. So we made it home, and the adventure's not over yet. So we are home. The wood is in. It's headed down to the basement so we can cut it. We've just been having such awful luck with wood. So hopefully this is the answer. And hopefully we figure out a way to haul it from now on if that back door isn't gonna work. While we were at the store, we wanted to get our potting mix too. And unfortunately they only had 2 bags of organic potting mix. They said they just don't have it out and ready yet. Where we live, most of the stuff is kept outside, so it's frozen solid and cold, and yeah, it was not the day for it. It is so cold out today, clearly. But we got 1 bag, at least get us started. I know we want to start celery and some things, and then we grabbed a couple bags of some just kind of fertilizer type. So now that everything's getting going for the day, we're finally home and everything's going. It's almost lunchtime. So our quick morning trip turned into a good chunk of the day trip. So I'm just gonna make a little bit early lunch, and yeah, we're gonna get eaten because I think the kids are hungry. They're antsy, that's for sure. So with all the chaos, we never planned anything for supper. So the kids are finishing up their lunch, and Matt and I decided, oh, it'd be a good night for chili because it's absolutely freezing out. So we took some hamburger out. We're gonna let this thaw, and we'll have to cook it later and dump it in the chili. I know that's all backwards. But I pulled some tomatoes out of the freezer. I'm gonna dump in a crock pot just to heat up. I know I have canned tomatoes, but that would be no fun. So it's been a day. Matt and I had to run some packages in because we were a little behind on work. We weren't quite ready for the mailman. And so we ran those to the post office, drove through the car lots, check on some car prices, and now we are home and we need to make some supper, Matt.
You're drinking?
Yeah. Here's what Matt's up to. What are you doing?
Fixing the dang vacuum. Eli broke it. Oh, we got an issue. The part that I need to make this keep going. Oh, here it is. Found it. No issue. I'm gonna see if I can get it to work by gluing it just until the other one comes. Think I can? Talking to you.
You talking to me? I don't know.
Struggle's real. I glued an itty bitty tiny piece. That little piece right there was broke off. So, let's see if it works. In about 10 minutes. Gorilla super glue. Been using that a lot lately. Hey, I wouldn't have to do this if you wouldn't have broke it. You can't be touching her no more. Okay?
Why?
Because it's not a toy.
No riding on Rosie.
She's not a ride.
So we've had good intentions to get to this pantry and root cellar, but it just hasn't happened yet. We actually looked at wood when we were at the store today, so hopefully we can get that wood soon and then we can kind of get this going. Look at these potatoes. These are absolutely crazy. These are store-bought potatoes, but my ones underneath are garden potatoes. I think I'm gonna plant those because there's just little ones left. I'm actually down here for some onions. Need onions and chili, right? It's exciting to have this extra space, but it's so cold out right now. I find myself not wanting to come down here too often. Maybe this is why it's too cold out. Ah! Boys are out taking care of the chickens right now. We won't lock them out, but we should at least shut the door. Do you ever not quite thaw the meat before you cook it? Is it working?
It's holding together. It'll work till the part comes, I think. There, now it's figuring it out.
Yeah, it's chasing me.
When that thing is not running, to stay on top of dog hair, oh, that thing is a lifesaver. Let's just put it that way. It was well worth the money. And we've had it for almost 2.5 years, somewhere in there. Over 2 years. So it's definitely worth it. Now I'm gonna get changed and go downstairs and work.
Anyone laughing that I'm using a cutting board on a cutting board? We have quite a few cutting boards that we absolutely love. We love this one from Jason over at Homesteading Northern Michigan. But I just refuse to cut onions or garlic or meat, for that matter, raw meat, anything kind of stinky, yucky on wood. I can't bring myself to do it. And Matt makes cutting boards, so I probably should get over this, but I can't. So I've got my little plastic one on top of it. So the chili is done. I don't think I showed you much of me making it, but it's done. So I hope you enjoyed this vlog, a day in our life. I'm gonna get some sourdough started tonight, and then I am off to bed. Glad you got to see us again. Bye.